Go Mouse Scouts, episode 81. You're listening to Mouse Scouts, where we're dedicated to helping you and your kids have a great time at the Disney parks, whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro. My name is Kris.
And I'm Megan.
And in this episode, we are talking about our favorite Disneyland mobile apps. So,
yes.
Yeah. So there's a couple of them that we're going to be talking about. So I guess let's get right into it.
I guess I'm the primary user of the apps, but and there's really only two that I use much. One is the Disneyland, the official Disneyland app, which can be found on both iTunes and what's the other one?
Both for iOS, which is the Apple iPhone and all the good stuff, iPads and stuff, and also for Android. So it's also available in the Google Play Store.
Right.
Yep.
So that one's got its upsides and its downsides. It's a map of the park.
Mm-hmm.
So, that can be really helpful if you're trying to figure out how to get somewhere. It has different tab headings, basically. So you can look at attractions. You can look at where there's supposed to be characters. You can look at where there's dining, where there's restrooms. Mm-hmm. So when you're looking at the attractions, it gives wait times. Now, I don't know where exactly they pick up their wait time ideas from. Sometimes they're pretty accurate, and other times they're wildly off. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
that one's kind of hit or miss as far as that stuff goes. But I really like it for characters, or it'll tell you, show times for entertainment and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely one that is a good one to download and use.
One of the things I've used it for is actually booking dining reservations for different restaurants in the Disneyland and California Adventure parks. So that's really cool. And basically you go in, you tap on the restaurant or whatever in the app, and it will give you the options of different dining times that are available, and you just tap one, pick one, and it's pretty as simple as that. Now they do ask for, I believe, a credit card, so that
to reserve your reservation, because
that so you
way,
have skin in the game.
Yeah, that way they have a lot fewer people who make a reservation and they go, never mind, which of course leaves the seats empty because the people who would have eaten there can't, because somebody took up a table without actually taking up a table.
Right. And it's the same rules that they use for that. If you're calling and booking or calling and canceling. I can't remember exactly what it is, but do you remember the amount of time?
I think it's 24 hours.
24 hours.
So if you're booking it while you're there, you're not going to have time to cancel it. So be sure that you want it in that case. But you can use it ahead of time to book too. So you don't have to wait until you're there to use the app for booking.
Yeah. And if you cancel it within 24 hours of it, you don't get dinged or charged or anything. So that's what that is. So
the other app that I use is called MouseWait. And MouseWait's actually a whole community. It's not just, a wait times app. And what makes MouseWait different is that the wait times that are listed are crowdsourced. So they are input by people who are walking past that attraction and they go, oh, look, Soarin' Over California has Soarin' Around the World has a wait time of 45 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go into the app real quick and put that in. Oh, and I see that right now the fast passes that they're handing out are for, between 10:30 and 11:30. I can put that in too. So it's good in that sense that, you're actually getting things from people who are in the parks. It's not like some other apps that I have tried in the past. Basically, their wait times are estimates of what they think the wait time would be based on things like historical crowd data and stuff like that. So I haven't liked some other ones because they haven't been very accurate. But this one, because it's actually being done by people who are in the park, and you do have to, the app knows where you are. It needs your location for you to be able to contribute to it. So, I can't be sitting at home go, hey, I'm going to mess with it. Can't do that. So The downside is if there aren't a lot of people who are using the app who are there at the park that day, or they're not, in a certain area, your wait times might be out of time. Like you're walking by at 1 p.m. and you're thinking, hey, I wonder what the wait time is for Peter Pan. And the last person to post a wait time posted it at like 10:30. That's not going to be accurate to the time that you're going by then.
Yeah.
So it really kind of takes everybody working together to make it in. Yeah.
Okay.
So I when I have the kids, of course, it's harder for me to do the inputting myself, but I try.
It's funny because when we're at the parks together and I'm there with them as well, oftentimes I'll see her messing around on the phone or whatever, but it doesn't even register to me that she's, updating the times or, being a part of the crowdsourced wait times on that. So, yeah.
And they have forums and stuff on the app too. I haven't spent any time at all in those, but I'm really just there for the wait times.
She's along for the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any other apps that you've used that I don't know, maybe you didn't like as well, or?
There's a lot of apps out there that claim to have Disneyland wait times. Like I said, I don't know where they get their data from.
Right.
I can't remember. It's been so long. Like once I found Mouse Wait, I was like, okay, yes, this is it.
So that's pretty much your go-to.
Yeah.
So,
and Disneyland's own app has improved in the last few years. When they first put it out, it wasn't. It was pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know
the times
much
on
of
it
the
was just
iteration
it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So the more recent, it's better. But again, I don't know where they're getting their data from. So sometimes the wait times aren't very accurate.
Right. So if you want the most accurate wait times that you're going to get, probably it's going to be from the Mouse Wait app because it's crowdsourced. And again, your mileage will vary, based on how many people are there at the parks and how many people are going to be contributing to that. But for everything else, the Disneyland official app is pretty much the go-to.
Yeah, and that's especially helpful, when you're looking for a restroom or you're looking to find out, gee, I wonder what time the parade is at. It's all right there. Or, where am I going to find Peter Pan? Or, it's really, I use both when we're in the parks. I really do. And if the times on Mouse Wait aren't very up to date, then I will check the Disneyland one and see, what they estimate it's at.
Yeah. Yeah. The other cool thing is whenever you, tap on an attraction or whatever to bring up, more information, it'll give like a little synopsis about, what it is you're going to be doing. And, also for like the restaurants and the dining options, you can really kind of drill down and it will, it'll tell you like the hours that they're open. I know there's been a time or a couple times when we wanted to get dinner at one place and then, it was later in the day only to find out that they had already closed the restaurant,
Which usually happens at about 9 o'clock.
So there you go.
That seems to be the point where they're like, okay, people don't want to eat anymore.
Yep. And you can also go in and check out what they have on the menu as well. So you don't have to physically be there to see, the prices and what they're offering and stuff. You can really just kind of scroll through and, right where you're at, decide, do you want to go here or do you want to go here,
Yeah, nice thing to do while you're in line, Think, okay, we're going to be having lunch soon. Where do we want to eat? What's close to us or what's close to what we want to be going to next or what kind of food do we want?
Yeah. And another bonus is that the Disneyland official app is just fun to use. I mean, the user interface is it looks really nice, and it's got a nice animated or I guess illustrated map of the park, and so even if you're not at the park, you can kind of officially take a virtual tour of the park and vicariously live a visit to Disneyland on your phone. I don't know. Is this
a little weird, sweetie?
Oh, okay. Well, if you're into that sort of thing,
which apparently you are.
I am. But So yeah. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to mention about these apps?
Nope.
Nope. We will link up to those, both the iOS and the Android versions on the show notes page. So if you guys want to, check them out there, you can just tap right on the links from our website. And other than that, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. So you can reach us at fun@gomousescouts.com. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, the Facebooks and the Twitters, all that good stuff. So reach out to us. We would love to hear what you guys have to say, and we love interacting with you. So take care. We will see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.
Disney 98. Papa, what is